What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you all a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit, spawning here in the top left hand corner of Acid Plant LE, playing with the blue Protoss pieces. We have a player who goes by the name of ShoWTimE, and his opponent spawning on the opposite side of the map, playing with the red Protoss pieces. We have a player who goes by the name of So guys, these two players really are incredible players in their, right in the with the Protoss pieces, and they're both very well known in the StarCraft 2 Pro circuit. I'm super excited to get into this game because this is the semifinals in the WCS in Valencia, and these two players really have incredible styles, unique styles, especially this guy up here in the top left hand corner. ShoWTimE comes up with some very interesting builds. His Phoenix play is second to none as one of the best in the world, at least as far as control goes, in my opinion. So we're going to see what kind of happens on either side. This should be a pretty well-fought match between these two players, and I have not seen this, so I'm going to be able to experience it with all of you firsthand. So what we're going to have from Haas is a double gateway and, of course, a simulator moving into the cybernetics core. Whereas on the opposite side, it looks like ShoWTimE is going for a very similar build on the opposite side of the map. So pretty similar, at least at this point. You can see from the production tabs that these two players are very close to the exact same when it comes to that production tab. And I am wondering, guys, who's going to get the edge in this series right off the bat? ShoWTimE's been very well known in the StarCraft 2 Pro scene. He's been absolutely incredible, a force to be reckoned with, to say the least. And Haas is one of the best in the world as well with the Protoss pieces. So, it's not every day that you get to see two of the best Protoss players in the world actually face off, and so it's exciting to see it happen in a pretty big tournament, which was the WCS in Valencia. So it looks like a Stargate is going to be the tech of choice here for ShoWTimE, whereas on the opposite side of the map, it looks like Haas is going to go ahead and get a couple of Stalkers out here in a couple of his gateways. I'm wondering if he's going to go ahead and get his expansion here relatively quickly. Looks like the Warp Gate research is going to be coming in for both players at this point. And a little bit of a difference in build order. ShoWTimE decides to get some Adepts out of his gateways, and I'm wondering what he's going to start going with Stargates. I would be very interested to see if he decides to go ahead and get some Phoenixes very, very soon. The Shade is coming in here, and he does decide to commit. Very surprising here by ShoWTimE that he's going to try to get some kills here on some of these probes, and it looks like they are getting some value here. They definitely got a few probes for their troubles here, but it does look like ShoWTimE is not done yet. He is going to continue this aggression, and he did sacrifice those two Adepts here. But with that being said, it looks like he was able to get a couple of quick kills. Phoenixes do seem to be the army of choice here, or part of the army of choice. More and more of these Adepts come in here. They shade into the main base, and he gets more and more kills with these Adepts on those probes. Very well done on ShoWTimE's part here. And it looks like he is finally cleaned up here by Haas, but very much so a nuisance, and there is more aggression that looks like ShoWTimE is going to be bringing onto his opponent. The robotics facility is now going down as well. Blink is starting to be researched here, and it looks like more and more of these probes are going down here, but it looks like Haas's defense is on point here, and he is going to be able to get at least all but one of those Adepts. So both players are getting their expansions at this point in the game here. So very interesting. More and more aggression here is coming, but these Stalkers are going to get probably at least one. So they got at least one of those Phoenixes for their troubles. But now Haas is starting to get a decent amount of these Stalkers out. Void Ray is going to be coming out of the Stargate now for ShoWTimE. So that's a very interesting transition here. Should be interesting to say the least what these two players decide to do. Now, Sentry is just caught on the basically the top right-hand corner of the map. I'm not sure exactly what is up with that. But to say the least here, ShoWTimE is continuing this aggression. Looks like he's going to go back into the main base location here, or at least kind of wait for a moment to see if he has a chance. And it looks like they are going to try to get at least one, and they don't even get one, but the blink was forced there. And those Phoenixes, in numbers, in high numbers, the Phoenixes can be extremely scary. But it looks like now ShoWTimE has decided to go into more of a ground-based unit composition. He has gone ahead and he's gotten the Immortal going. He's got one Void Ray up probably for, I don't know whether maybe it's detection or maybe he's just trying to keep something in the air just in the event that his opponent tries to do something tricky on him. Or I should say cheesy. Haas, though, looks like he's trying to play a standard macro focus game. Doesn't look like he's planning on getting super aggressive anytime soon, at least. Looks like he's just kind of spreading out these stalkers to see if he can get any kinds of pickoffs when it comes to these Phoenixes. ShoWTimE got a really nice scout there. He has seen that there is the third base is going to be going up, and I'm wondering if this is going to trigger a push by our blue Protoss player. ShoWTimE is starting to get a bigger and bigger force here. Another gateway. Actually, a couple more gateways are going to be coming up here for ShoWTimE. Charge is being researched right now for Haas. Surprisingly enough, though, I'm not seeing any Zealots, at least at this point, but it looks like he is probably going to start making more and more Zealots here with all these gateways that are going to be coming out here very soon. There is a push that looks like it's going to be coming across the map. I'm wondering if ShoWTimE is planning on trying to get the cancel on this third Nexus here. Pylon, a proxy pylon has come up here for Haas. So I'm wondering what he's planning on doing there. Warpin, or a Warp Prism is here with ShoWTimE. So this should be very, very interesting here. The army is coming across, and this army is pretty scary, at least at this point. Haas, I don't know if he's quite ready for this push just yet. There is an army that is here at the front gates of our red Protoss player here, and it looks like there might be a surround though by our red Protoss player Haas, but it looks like there is just a little bit too much blue Protoss here. That is ShoWTimE, and ShoWTimE is showing that he is here to play in a long series and a long game one here that is actually going to come down to all the probes being pulled off of the mineral line. I think possibly just by some sheer hope, ShoWTimE has pulled off the win in this very first game of this best of 7 series. A very, very well played match there by ShoWTimE, consistently putting on the aggression. And once that third base was going up for Haas, he decided to push in because he knew he had an economic advantage. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between ShoWTimE and Haas, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.